everyone, it's me, Diamond, and I have not made a video in almost 2 months, and I'm really not that sorry about it. The last month and a half of school was just so chaotic. I had a lot of stuff going on, I had finals, I was tired, and I just, frankly, I didn't feel like sitting down and making a video then having to edit it, so I just didn't. My bad. But I'm here today with my first comeback video, and I'm gonna make a video about how to survive your freshman year of high school, because last summer I did a video about how to survive middle school or whatever, because, you know, finished middle school. And I got a lot of... I heard a sound. And I got a lot of good feedback from that video. Still up until this day, people are still watching that like it's new, which is awesome that it hasn't gotten old yet, but after this video it probably will. So let's get started. One thing that I know is really popular in high school, and pretty much like as you're growing up, as you're going through all that puberty stuff and you're getting older and you're feeling like you need to be doing more with your life and with your bodies and with your bodies with other people's bodies. I forgot how this sentence started. One important thing from high school that's like aside from like the school part would be relationships. This can refer to either a friendship or like a boyfriend-girlfriend, you know, boyfriend-boyfriend, girlfriend-girlfriend, significant other. You need to realize that whenever it comes to like dating relationships, you do not have to have that in high school. And I feel like if you go in looking for, like, if you're going in and you're looking for a boyfriend or you're looking for a girlfriend, like you think that you have to have those, you're gonna end up subconsciously settling for the very first thing you see, and it's just not gonna work out. Simple logic. As for friendships, friendships are lost when you go into high school. For me, whenever 8th grade year ended, I moved again, so I started off pretty much with a clean slate. I didn't really have any friends here except for a couple of people that I knew from before, which none of my friendships with them lasted longer than like a week into school starting. As you get older and you get into higher grades, you start to know yourself a little more, you start to figure out more about yourself, and sometimes you realize that things that worked with other people back in the 5th grade aren't working very well in the 9th grade, you know? It's not a bad thing to just talk to them and be like, hey, I don't think we should be friends anymore. I did that with a lot of people, and there was a lot of awkwardness and a teeny bit of drama, I guess, but in the end, it's best for you to drop people that you don't think you can be compatible with anymore. It was best for me to get away from my toxic friendships, you know, that I had before, because for me personally, moving back, like I said, I didn't really know anybody, so my first instinct was to just jump in with the people that I knew back in 6th grade and think that we were going to be like best friends and I just have someone to be with, and that was me settling. Which can connect back to the whole thing. If you go into high school thinking that you need to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, then you're gonna settle for the first thing. And I came into high school thinking that I needed to have this big, massive group of friends, and I did have that for like a month, and then I was like, you know what, I actually hate all of these people. So I stopped hanging out with them, and it's actually a lot better for me personally to have a few friends rather than like a big old group of friends that I'm not actually friends with. Yeah. Adding along to the whole making new friends thing, I do this every single year. I did this all 3 years of middle school, and I did it this year too, even though I told myself I wasn't going to. But that's, how can I put this? It's pushing people away before you give them a chance. For the past 4 years of school, I've done this thing where, like, at the beginning of the year, I see people and I'm like, there's no way in the world that I could possibly be friends with those people. And it's not so much like, I don't know, like they're nerdy or they're just weird. It's not that whole thing. It's not like that. It's that I just don't see myself having anything in common with these people from how I see them. And every single year I've been wrong. You need to talk to people and have a conversation, get to know things about people, actually try with people before you push them away, or you'll be like me, where every single year for the past 4 years I've been saying no way in the world I'm going to be friends with those people, and then the last 2 months of school those people are like my best friends. Right after I got rid of all the other people that I thought I needed to be friends with. You see how this all rolls back together? Just don't be judging people before you give them a chance, because you're just gonna look stupid in the end whenever you're having sleepovers at their house and you were just talking trash about them to your old friends who you're now talking trash about to your new friends. Not that I talk trash or anything like that. I forgot if I named this video Things I Learned in High School or How to Survive High School, same difference, but the next thing would be Start your homework and your projects when you get them. If it's Monday and you get a project that's due Friday, don't wait until Thursday night to do it. Don't even wait until Wednesday night to do it. Start it Monday night. At least get your ideas together. At least get your materials together. Do something productive. I quickly learned this, yet I still continued to procrastinate and take forever to get my stuff done. And I had a lot of nights where I didn't sleep at all, where I would get 2 hours of sleep, where I would get 45 minutes of sleep, where I would start to fall asleep and they were like, oh crap, I got a project due tomorrow, and wake up and be up until 4:45 in the morning doing that project looking stupid. Get your stuff done when it's assigned. Do not be like me, waiting until the very last possible second. Literally, a lot of the projects, like summative projects, like final projects, because I just finished finals before I got out of school. My final projects, oh my gosh. Shout out to my English project. I did not finish that, buddy, until 20 minutes before it was due. You don't want to do that. Yes, I got by on it. I lasted, you know, I had good grades. I got all that stuff done, but it is so stressful. We are so stupid as teenagers. Like, we'll have an assignment and we'll sit in our rooms. It'll be like 8 o'clock. We'll be like, oh, I need to start that. It'll be 9 o'clock. Oh, I need to start that. It'll be 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30, midnight. Oh my gosh, I didn't start my project. And we sit there on our beds while scrolling through Tumblr on our laptops. And we're like, oh crap, I need to get this done right now. We freak out about it and then we still don't get it done. Why do we do that? Don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't be like all the other stupid idiot teenagers in America and in the world and in the freaking universe waiting until the last second to do stuff. One more thing I feel the need to hit in this video today is to hold your ground. What I mean when saying this, I mean that, like, if you like something, which I touch on this in every single how-to video, it always comes back around to this somehow. I did this in my last video on how to survive middle school, but if you go into a place knowing that you're passionate about something, whether it be like singing or acting or drawing or whatever, freaking Pokemon, if you're passionate about these things, there are going to be other people who can relate to you on that. Do not drop hobbies or interests that you have to entertain other people. Especially for something like Pokemon or freaking Bakugan or freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! There are people, do not think for 1 second that just because it's high school no one likes that stuff anymore, because there is a very, very large community of people at my school who are all about that stuff. You will fit in just fine. Trust me. There is somebody for everybody. You will find your way. You just need to hold on to whatever you're comfortable with. Hold on to yourself. Don't change to fit other people. Change because you are growing and you are developing on your own. Don't let other people influence what you like, how you do things, how you think. Because really, it's, at the end of the day, it's just high school. No one's going to care about each other after graduation. I barely care about people right now, and I just finished freshman year, so. Even if it's more serious things like doing drugs or drinking, or having sex, all that stuff, people do that at school. Trust me. Again, there's a very vast community of people at my school. Even some of my closer friends, like people that I'm with all the time, yeah, they're into all that stuff. I've been friends with these people for an entire school year, and I've never once touched a cigarette. I've never once smoked a joint, weed, whatever they call that. I don't even know how to refer to it as, because I'm just not at all interested in that stuff. Which, even that just proves that, like, you can be around these people for them and still not lose yourself and be pulled into all the stuff they're doing. And yeah, a lot of times this year I've been offered, people would offer me drugs or something. It was literally like a supermarket, like a farmer's market of drugs going around my school. Like, you could get anything from anyone, anytime, any place. It was crazy. And if I was really interested in doing drugs, I could have. Trust me, I could have been hooked on that from the start. I went into school at the beginning of this year wanting to get good grades, wanting to strive for higher level classes and stay on that for next year, which I did both of those things. I went into this year wanting to find myself more and become more comfortable with myself, and I did that. So there's really no reason why you can't do the same thing. If you say at the beginning of the year with yourself you want to do something and you go in with that attitude and that mindset that you want to keep doing that thing, you can get it done. Crazy, right? Alrighty. I think I talked for long enough in this video. I still don't remember what I said at the beginning. I don't know if I said how to survive high school, middle school, freaking freshman year, whatever grade I just finished, or how I survived, or how to, I don't freaking remember. Either way, I'm going to be doing another video at some point this summer, probably in a couple weeks or whatever, on the 9 things I learned in the 9th. I've been talking for too long. I'm going to be doing a video on 9 things I learned in the 9th grade, which is going to be pretty cool, because it's not going to be just me sitting down and speaking. It's going to be a lot more than that, hopefully, and that's why I haven't done it yet, because I'm lazy as shit. I lost my train of thought. So, whatever. Oh, yeah, the video. If you want to see that, or if you want to be notified whenever I upload that, subscribe. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. All my social media crap links will be... I'm making myself seem awful. All of my social media links, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat, all that stuff will be in the description box in case you want to ask me some stuff. In case you want to request some stuff for my next video for freshman year, because I know a lot of people liked my middle school video, which was pretty cool, and I'm really happy that I could help people. Alright, that's it for me today, and until next time, goodbye.